HaKadosh, Kinyan, Masechta. Yeah, this is the Masechet Taanit. Tavchet Amud Aleph, 16 lines down. The Amar Rabbi Ami. Says Rabbi Ami, my dichtiv, what does it mean? Because we are being Doresh now, Pasuk in Kohelet. So it says over here, what does it mean in Kohelet? Chapter 10, Pasuk 11, right? Verse 11. Im yishoch hanachash belo lachash ve'en yitron, right? Lebala leshon, right? 16 lines down. I repeat myself. Yeah, if right now the snake will come and right, he's going to come down and he's going to bite, right? So he comes and he says, but there's no advantage to the one that's speaking. What is this referring to right now? If he's going to bite without any charms, without any of the, the lachash of the singings, right? The songs that he has. Ve'en yitron lebala lashon im ra'ita dor she'ashamayim mishtakin. If you see a generation that the heavens are like rust, right? That's what it says. It's like rusty like iron, right? Like a copper, sorry. To bring down rain. Bishvil lohashe lehishot. It's because of the people that pray she'en bador. What does that mean? We're not praying. We're not saying lachash. Belo lachash means that we're not praying properly. So since we're not praying properly, that's why it's not going to rain. Maita kanatan. So what do we do then? You look up in the Shemaim, and it's like mamash rusty. There's nothing there. No, you want rain. What maita kanatan? Go to somebody that knows how to pray. Tichtiv, as it says in a pasuk, yagid alav reo. What does it mean? Yagid. Yagid is on his friend. What does that mean? Then yitron lebala lashon, and there's no advantage to bala lashon. What does that mean? If you have the possibility to pray and you don't pray, what are you gaining? You're getting nothing. So therefore, but if you do pray, and you're not going to be answered, so what do? Yelech etzel chasid shabador. Go to a chasid, right? Go to a chasid. And then the Chassid will come and he'll start praying for the generation. Shneimah says in Pasuk, we already just saw this. Where do we see just Vaitzav alav b'mafgia? V'em pegia ela lashon tefila. Yeah, em pegia ela lashon tefila. Em pegia ela tefila. We just learned it in Zayin Mubet on the bottom. 6 lines on the bottom, right? Yeah. So he says, "Ve'em pegia letefila shneimah ve'ata al titpalel be'adam hazeh ve'al tisa ba'adam lina tefila v'tizga bi." Right? Because it says over there in Yirmiyahu that pegia over there, he's coming and saying, "Don't pray for this nation, right? And don't ve'al tizga bi." It's HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So v'im lachash ve'alta biyado. What happens if you prayed and Hashem answered you? You prayed and Hashem answered you. Umegista to'alav. So you become haughty. You come and you say, "You see how good I am? I prayed and Hashem answered me." What happens? Mevi af la'olam. You bring wrath. You know what af is? Right? Your nose. Yeah? You bring wrath to the world. Right? No, it's a joke. Af could either be nose or it could be anger. Right? So wrath. Wrath is W-R-A-T-H. Yeah? Wrath. Right? You're bringing wrath to the world. Shneimah says in the Pasuk, Mikne af al ole. Yeah? And then he said, that there's going to be there's going to be anger on those which are ole, on those that they go up, they become haughty. Okay? Nekuda. Now that we just spoke about this pasuk of Yagid alav re'o, mikre af al ole, Rava comes and he says, Shene tamidei chachamim shoshvim be'ir achad ve'en ochin ze leze ba'alacha, mitkaneim be'af. If you have two big tamidei chachamim, that they are not proper with each other in halacha, and because of that, they don't learn from each other. There's jealousy, there's hatred, there's this, there's that. What happens? Mitkanim be'af. What does that mean? They get charon af, umalin oto, and it's going to bring it up. Shneimar, nagid alav re'o mikne af al ole. So he comes and he says, that's what we're learning. Nagid alav re'o, that if they don't do this, which means if they're going to be learning with each other and speaking with each other, so they'll be friends. But if not, mitkanim be'af, right? Al ole. Okay? Al ole. That's what we just mentioned before, which means it's going to go on to them. Okay? On to the two Talmidei Chachamim. Says Resh Lakish. What does it mean in the pasuk? So now we're going to bring another explanation from the same pasuk. We said that the explanation before was that if we do not, that if the shamayim is going to be like a nachash, which is like nechoshet, right, which is copper, so that means that it's not raining. So therefore, what's happened is because we're not praying, we're not lachash, we're not praying properly, right? Yes, exactly. What's the explanation? לעתיד לבוא in the future, yeah, מתקבצות ובאות כל החיות אצל הנחש. All the animals, all the wild animals, right? The chaya is a wild animal, right? So all the wild animals, right, are going to come to the nachash. ואומרים לו, and they're going to tell the nachash, ari dores ve'ochel. I understand the lion, he comes, he's going to, right, grab, he's going to be toref, he's going to be dores, he tramples on the animal, but what? He's going to eat. It makes sense. Ze'ev also, right? The wolf, same thing. Toref ve'ochel. Yeah, but what? At least they're benefiting. Meaning they're doing it, right? They're trapping animals, they're killing it, but at least it's eating, right? They're doing something with it. Ata mana yeshicha. You come and you bite a human being, but you're not eating them. So what benefit do you have? What are you doing? So he says, Amar lahem, he says, ve'en yitron lebal lashon. You're right. The exact same way, there's no advantage to the Bala Lashon. What does that mean? A person that speaks Lashon Hara, there's no hana from his sipur. Right? There's no advantage. Why? Because some people think, you know what? I put myself up. Look, I'm going to speak bad about this guy and about the other guy. You're not benefiting. There's no benefit, right?
You feel good when you do
that. There's no true benefit from it. That's what he's saying over here. He's saying the reason why that he's saying that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is talking about is in order that he should be mitbayesh. He should actually be embarrassed, right? Why? Because he went and he caused the Dam Rishon to sin. So in order that the Nachash should come and, he should be embarrassed for the Lashon Hara. That's what he's coming and he's saying. Because usually when a person doesn't have it on, they're embarrassed in it, they get forgiven for it. Yeah, they get forgiven for it. So therefore, what we're trying to say now here is that at the end of the day, they're going to tell the Nachash, I understand. You want to come, you're going to eat. You're going to bite, but you're going to kill, but you're going to eat. Okay, you're eating. Here, you're not doing anything. You're not doing anything. You're not benefiting. Right? Fine. So Amar Rabbi Yami, says Rabbi Yami, En tfilato shel adam nishmat, ela im ken masim nasho bechapo. Do you know that the tefillah of a human being will only be listened if he puts, right, his nefesh, it's mamash, the neshama bechapo in his hands. What does that mean? That it should be, right, that he's putting his hands above, right, in order that his heart should be mechuvan b'tefillah. Right? What does that mean? Right? That kilu that he's got his, we think that the hands are above. 1 minute. Right? Shenemar, but it says in the pasuk, Nisa levavenu el kapayim elel b'shmayim. What does that mean? He has that his heart, right, is towards the heaven with his kapayim, with his palms. Right? That's what he comes and he says. Right? So ask the Gemara, any? Right? Is it so? He says, how could that be? Veha am ukim Shmuel amorale. He says Shmuel came, right, and he put an amora on him, the darash, and he made the drasha. What was the drasha? Vayfatuhu befihem uvilshonam yichazvu lo, right, velibam lo nachon imo, velo neemnu bivrito. What does that mean? Ve'afal pichem v'urachum yechaper avon. What does that mean? It says over here that Shmuel put an amora, right, to be mashmiya, to give over the shiur. Yeah, okay. So he comes and he brings a pasuk. The pasuk is in Tehillim. What does that mean? That there's a tefillah which is like which is false. Why? Because they don't have kavanah. If they don't have kavanah to what they're saying, it doesn't help. Their hearts are not with it. Velo, right? Neemru bivrito, right? So they weren't paying attention. So what does that mean exactly? Velo neemru bivrito. And still, that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is still going to come and is going to be mikabel their tefillah. So you see from here that even if they just do it with their mouths, without their hearts, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is still going to come and to be receiving the tefillah. At the end of the day, he receives the tefillah even without the heart. Beforehand, it was mashma that HaKadosh Baruch Hu only listens to us when we are nisa levaven, when we use our hearts with the tefillah. Here it's mashma that even without their hearts, him, right? Even with their mouths, and they're not doing anything. There's their hearts are not with them, and still HaKadosh Baruch Hu is gonna forgive them. So says the Gemara, la kashya. It's not a question. Kan. Yeah, he comes and he says, kan betzibur, kan biyachid. What does it mean? Kan biyachid, kan betzibur. What does that mean? Biyachid betzibur. If a person's biyachid, right? So therefore, it has to be that his heart is equal. Yeah, are you listening? His heart is equal, right? To no, but when he's biyachid, 1 minute. When he's biyachid, his heart has to be perfect, but it has to be equal to his mouth, which means you put your mouth in it. Yeah, what does that mean? Right? It means that it's the same. You have your mouth and you have kavanah, your heart. He says, "Betzibur." Even if you pray without your heart, HaKadosh Baruch Hu accepts it. With a minyan. 100%. Tzibur. With a minyan. With a minyan. You know what a minyan means? Yes, 7:15. Slichot. 8 o'clock, Shachrit. Minyan. No, a house. Yeah. No, 100%. With a minyan.
No choice.
Is that during the time of the Talmud and the drashot of the Tzibur, the manhig used to get an amorah, milashon amar, that he would say things. V'nikra gam meturgeman. He's also called the meturgeman. Oh no, okay, so he's called the translator. So the Rav used to whisper to the Amorah, and then the Amorah used to, because remember the Amorah was very prolific. He used to have a very high speech, right? Very good language, right? The rabbi could be that you understand. He was just giving over the Divrei Torah. The other one was he had all the speech. He knew how to deliver. He had good delivery. You understand? It could be the rabbi, but the rabbi was the rabbi. He was everything. The other one was just the one that used to give it over. Yeah, the delivery. Okay? So now next, Amar Rabbi Ami, En geshamim yordim elu bishvil baalei amanah. Do you know that the rain will only come down for people that have emunah? Shene'emar, but it says in a pasuk, Emet me'eretz titzmach, tzedek mishamayim nishkaf. Emet, the truth, me'eretz titzmach, is going to sprout forth from the land. The tzedek and righteousness, mesharim nishkaf. What does that mean? Since we say emet meretz titzmach, when is that going to be exactly? Then tzedek, which is a rain, which is tzedakah, mishamayim nishkaf, is going to be coming down with, right, mishamayim nishkaf. Right, because we said that it had to do with tzedek. Where do we see, right, that the rain came down with tzedek?